Incorporating shadow boxing into your fight training routine can be a great way to improve your technique, power, and speed. Shadow boxing is a versatile training tool that can be used to work on a variety of techniques, combinations, and scenarios. However, it is important to incorporate it into your training routine in a structured and effective way. The first step in incorporating shadow boxing into your fight training routine is to start with a proper warm-up. This can include stretching, jumping jacks, or other cardio exercises to get your heart rate up and warm up your muscles. It's important to take the time to properly warm up before starting your shadow boxing to prevent injury and to get the most out of your training. Once you are warm, you can begin practicing your techniques, focusing on one punch or kick at a time. As you become more comfortable with the movement, you can begin to string together combinations and practice different scenarios. For example, you can practice different combinations of punches and kicks and imagine yourself in different fighting scenarios, such as fighting against a southpaw, fighting in a smaller ring, or fighting against a taller opponent. It's important to focus on proper technique when shadow boxing. This includes keeping your hands up, maintaining good posture, and not overextending your punches. It also includes keeping your feet shoulder-width apart and moving fluidly on your toes. By using proper form, you can ensure that you are using the correct muscles and maximizing the effectiveness of your training. Another way to incorporate shadow boxing into your fight training routine is to incorporate it into a circuit training routine. This can include alternating between shadow boxing and other exercises such as jumping jacks, squats, or push-ups. This can help to keep the training interesting and challenging and will also help to target different muscle groups. Incorporating shadow boxing into your fight training routine can also be done with the use of equipment such as a heavy bag, speed bag, or focus mitts. These equipment can be used for shadow boxing drills, which can help to improve your technique, power, and speed. For example, hitting the heavy bag can help to improve power, and hitting the speed bag can help to improve hand speed. It's also important to take safety precautions when shadow boxing. This includes wearing proper hand wraps and gloves to protect your hands and wrists, and wearing appropriate footwear to protect your feet and ankles. Finally, it's important to keep track of your progress when incorporating shadow boxing into your fight training routine. This can include keeping a journal of the techniques you are practicing and the amount of time you are spending on each technique. This can also include filming yourself shadow boxing and watching the footage to analyze your technique and make any necessary adjustments. Additionally, it is important to incorporate a variety of shadow boxing drills into your training routine to target different aspects of your fighting skills. This can include drills that focus on specific techniques such as footwork, defensive movements, and counter-punching, as well as drills that focus on specific aspects of fighting such as speed, power, and stamina. It is also important to incorporate shadow boxing into a comprehensive fight training routine that includes other forms of training such as strength and conditioning, sparring, and grappling. Shadow boxing is not a substitute for these other forms of training, but rather a complement to them. Furthermore, it's important to have a coach or trainer who can guide you and provide feedback on your technique and progress. A coach or trainer can help you to identify areas of improvement, give you constructive feedback, and help you to set goals for your training. Incorporating shadow boxing into your fight training routine can also be done with the use of technologies such as training apps that can provide you with shadow boxing drills, countdown timer, and video analysis of your technique. This can be beneficial in keeping track of your progress and seeing areas of improvement in your technique. Incorporating shadow boxing into your fight training routine is a great way to improve your technique, power, and speed. It's important to start with a proper warm-up, focus on proper technique, incorporate it into a circuit training routine, use equipment, take safety precautions, and keep track of your progress. Incorporating a variety of shadow boxing drills, having a coach or trainer, and using technology can also be beneficial in improving your fighting skills. Shadow boxing should be incorporated with other forms of training such as strength and conditioning, sparring, and grappling to have a well-rounded fight. In conclusion, incorporating shadow boxing into your fight training routine can be a great way to improve your technique, power, and speed. It's important to start with a proper warm-up, focus on proper technique, incorporate it into a circuit training routine, use equipment, take safety precautions, and keep track of your progress. Shadow boxing can be used to work on a variety of techniques, combinations, and scenarios, and can be a valuable tool in improving your fighting skills.